What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to do some online racing. I was actually able to join TKO Smokey's live stream. He does them every Monday. If ever you guys want to go check him out, subscribe to his channel as well. But yeah, so I was really curious to join this group and ride with some really fast guys. You know, a lot of these guys are on 450s. I was on a 250, but I figured, you know, kind of just see where I stood compared to these guys who've been playing this game a lot longer than I have. And, you know, I don't want to give anything away, but we finished pretty darn good. Gay was about to drop here and getting a little nervous. I was like, I've sandwiched between some pretty big names. I figured, knowing MX Bikes, I was going to stay cool, stay behind, because everybody goes wild in the first corner and everybody takes each other out. So I stayed back. And I was like, all right, look, everybody took each other out. We're like, hey, okay, stay cool. And I actually came out pretty good out of the first corner. I think top 5. So 5th place out of the first corner. Really not bad. I was happy. And from here on out, the mission is to stay consistent, right? So not necessarily the speed that was the most important thing. TKO talked about it on his live stream, but I agree with him, is just trying to stay consistent on the race, you know, doing out lap after lap, because if you get carried away and you crash, it's over. Not much you can do. So and then the timing was all messed up, so don't be bothered with what you see on the left a lot of the times. Like now it says I'm in 3rd, and I'm pretty sure I'm not in 3rd. So I got Higo about to pass me. So what I was saying, there's a lot of fast guys. You know, there's some pretty known names in this lobby. So it was really a lot of fun. Kind of test out and try to keep up to these guys was really fun. See here, you're trying not to get too excited, kind of riding really timid, riding really badly, but just try not to crash. That was the main goal of this whole thing, was just don't crash. You got Squid, almost took me out. See it? Like, I'm not throwing too many whips or scrubs. I figured, okay, here, do I crash? Nope. Managed to save that. I don't know how, but like, that's just where you get nervous and you make really dumb mistakes that you wouldn't make regularly, like if you're just playing for fun. But now you got people, you know, pressuring from behind. You can hear them. You got the guys in front of you. And then, you know, the contact on MX Bikes is pretty wild as well. So, like, you don't want to get hit because you're going to go flying around. And I made a mistake. My first mistake of the race. As you can see, it costs you quite a bit of time when you crash in this game. I think I lost 1 or 2 positions. I was doing decent. I was in 4th. I gotta say, this kit looks amazing. Like, I know some people hate it, but with this bike, this kit looks really good. See, another guy goes down. Consistency is really a big thing. Like, I know for a fact he's probably way faster than me, but the fact that if you could just not crash, you can be pretty competitive. And I don't know, like, what you consider a pro or anything in this game, but I consider these guys just more experienced, you know, probably a lot more gameplay than I do. So that's where I call them maybe pros, if you will. But, you know, I was actually really happy so far. Like, even in the qualifying, I think I got a top 5. And I was excited. I was like, hey, you know, I made a lot of mistakes and this and that, but I was actually relatively surprised of how I was able to keep up to these guys. So I'm making progress at the game. Making definitely some progress. You know, you don't always notice when you get frustrated at it, but when you compare yourself online, that's where you can really figure out, like, where you stand. So here, ran into Smokey. Oh, that was another dumb mistake. Oh no, I forgot it. Yeah. All right, mistake after mistake, losing tons of time. Oh, so frustrating. But where you got to kind of remember is you're not the only one that this is happening to. Oh, there you go. So catch right back up. Smokey had a little mistake, and I was able to regain my position that I lost. I think there's one other guy that got by, but and there he is. So he must have made another mistake as well. So once again, the consistency is a huge factor in this game. Very, very stiff in the air and on everything, but just once again repeating myself, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash. I had this guy on my sights, and that was my main mission. It was just try to catch this guy, not think about too much else, not think about who's behind me or anything like that. A little boner air. Made up for it with a nice little scrub whip. So that's alright. And you see, like, at this point, I'm kind of regrouping. Everybody's settled in. There's not too many battles going on in where I'm at anyways, you know, so just trying to take off the laps. I got, I think, 2 or 3 more to go. This section is a little awkward. Well, not right here, but after this double, you kind of, like, I figured out for me, if I can jump to there, like if I can triple double, it's the best. I've tried to go a bit wide and it didn't really work for me, but so far that line was pretty good. This lap was actually going all right. I just looked, I'm 2.7 up, 2.5, 2.3, but still 2 seconds up. This one's tricky as well. You really gotta have your sticks in the right place. If you land sideways, I figured that one out too. Like having my left stick, anyways, is if I have it facing downwards when I land in those kind of situations, it really kind of corrects it a lot better. You know, I have less tendency of crashing. So I managed to get 6 seconds off of that lap, so that was a pretty decent lap. Another guy goes down, so we're able to get a position back, try to fend him off. That's where consistency and then your excitement to try to fend this guy off. You're kind of fighting with yourself, you know, at this point. And the timing's a little frustrating in this game. I don't know if it's just like a bug that's been going on like in the game, but you know, it's saying a bunch of different things. So you kind of want to see where you are. And besides the position, you don't really even know, actually. So obviously this guy's quicker than I am. And we almost went out, both of us. Managed to save it. And he made a little mistake that I was able to capitalize on. But actually got out of that one almost unscathed. This lap is definitely a lot slower than the previous one. You know, saying I'm 2 laps down, I'm definitely not 2 laps down. Case that. But at this point, it's really just a survival game. Ugh, made another mistake. Really frustrating, like, doing so good, and you can make the slightest mistake, and then there you go, my lead is on this guy is gone, and I gotta try to make it back up, and once again, I know for a fact he's faster than me, so this is an uphill battle. We're on our last lap. Last lap, I figured, made a mistake. Perfect. Made our position back. Now, can I keep him off for this last lap? And can I not make a mistake on the last lap and lose my position? That's the question. So far, so good. Looking at the map, and he's still a little bit behind me. I don't know how many seconds behind, probably 1, 2. So as long as I don't make any mistakes, I think I'm in the clear. Almost cut there. And as soon as I say don't make any mistakes, I make a mistake. That's one of my sections that I have a really hard time with, and I had a good lead going, so a little frustrating. But I still have it, so maybe he made a mistake as well. A lot of straight airs going down, as you can see, a lot of stress. Just don't mess this up. I can hear him behind me, so I know I don't have much left to go, so case that. No. Okay. Saved it a little bit. Didn't lose too much speed. I can look on the map, he's right behind me, so this is really a battle to the finish. Little scrub. Nice little whip to finish off. Finish 4th place. 4th place with the legends. So I was happy. Very, very happy. I know it doesn't really mean anything. You know, it's not an official race or anything. But it was just cool to ride with these guys and kind of just feel it out. Like, where do I stand in this game? You know, am I that bad? Sometimes I feel like I'm just horrible at the game. And then, you know, when you get to ride with these guys and you know, I know, once again, it doesn't really mean much, but you place somewhat decently with these guys and lap times are not too far off. So I think it's 6 seconds off, if I'm not mistaken, off of the fastest lap time. So, you know, definitely lots of time to make up, but some of these guys are on 450s, so really, really happy once again. Definitely going to try to join the next one next Monday. Maybe I'll try to film it again, and I don't know what he's going to have planned for us. But I really appreciate everything he does for the community and allowing us to join his lobbies and kind of bringing everyone together. But yeah, with that being said, I think I'm going to post my qualifying race tomorrow just because I rode a lot more stylish. I threw a lot more whips and scrubs, and I just kind of wanted to show that part off a lot less timid on that race. But yeah, so make sure you subscribe to the channel, like this video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.